Not bad. 4 attacks. I just went. You're good.
are in the world. Welcome to X Planet Live. My name is Lionel Miranda, and you are watching our AOS Sigmar tournament happening here in the shop at X Planet Games. If it's your first time here, well, welcome to us. We are a small shop located in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And what we do with this stream is basically showcase all the wonderful people that come to our store. This is now entering the final round of our event. And at our tippity top table, we have Disciples of Tzeentch versus Slaves to Darkness. Nice. All right, so Dan was just on stream just a few moments ago. He was our round 2 game. So if you're catching this one, well, you could check out what he did in round 2. Did very well, very obviously, because he's right here, right now. And then we have Mr. Kyle Sherman. Now, a little background on Kyle. Kyle's actually been coming to the shop for quite a while. He's not very local, but we have the distinct pleasure of being his very first Sigmar tournament, his very first Sigmar event. He came to our store. He's an honorary member of the X Planet team, and it's a phenomenal guy who's typically plays Khorne and is completely turned his back on Khorne. Not forget about you. I'm down with the changer of the ways indeed. Anyway, we're going to get a heck of a treat. 2 wonderful human beings playing with war dollies. Let's get to the table now, and then we'll actually break into their lists.
Purple sun hailstorm.
Okay, Chaos Warriors.
Okay. All right, as the guys are dropping their units on the board currently right now, let's go flash right to the Big Birds, Disciple of Tzeentch, weighing in, tipping the scales at 1,990 points out of 2,000. He fails to unlock or achieve perfection. Unfortunately, no gold star for you, Mr. Shermit. But he has a 3-drop list. He takes the Lore of Change, and actually not necessarily a default, because they're one of the very few factions that have multiple lores to actually pick from, and by far the lore change is the best. He took Manifestation Lore, Morbid Conjuration, because why wouldn't you? A control army that loves controlling movement and everything else with a Manifestation Lore that does just that. It controls movement. It just makes his stuff that much better. I think Morbid Conjuration is like peanut butter and jelly with Disciples. Entering or looking at the very first regiment, the General's Regiment, Kairos Fate Weaver, because I don't even know what a Disciples list looks like without Kairos in it. He allows you to basically do the same battle tactic twice, which is just, so sweet. And of course, he is a Sorcerer Supreme himself. And then we have his Chaos Spawn. That's primarily for the spell that turns a guy into a spawn. And you can do all sorts of shenanigans with the placement of that model. And then we go to Zangor Skyfires, fully reinforced, because why wouldn't you? These guys suffer no modifiers to their shooting, and that is actually a really, really big deal, especially when you're talking about covering fire. And all their damage is D3, which is just bonkers. Regiment number 1, affectionately known as Regiment number 2, Lord of Change. Why would you want another big bird with bonuses to cast? And a lot of people are going with a baleful sword. I haven't looked into it myself. I have a couple of big birds, and I think I have most of my guys with either sword or staff. I think it's one or the other. But I guess the option to mix it up in combat is nice to have in your back pocket. Then we have 2 units of Screamers, and they are basically there for screening and, more importantly, to actually execute battle tactics like flanks and what have you. Maybe even take their land, that sort of thing. And then Zangor Enlightened on discs, a little pocket Zangor. Kyle was telling me he's been appreciating the mobility of this unit and being able to basically complete battle tactics and actually act as screens. They're not the best. Would like to see them a bit cheaper because they're not one of those broken units that Tzeentch has, to be completely fair. All right, let's get into the Regiment number 2, affectionately known as Regiment number 3. We have a Changecaster with a Herald of Tzeentch that adds all sorts of bonuses to what? Well, the demons that we're about to talk about. The blue horrors, which break into brimstones, and then the pink horrors, which just can refill blue horrors. And of course, because they're demons, the Lords of Change can bring them back. All right, so now let's go look at the Archaon list. Also tipping the scales at 1990, just as imperfect as the Thousand Suns list, except this one is a 2-drop, taking Lord of the Damned because he has no choice, and then taking Manifestation Lore Primal Energy, and that's primarily due to Life's War, because when you have a big expensive model that's nearly 900 points, topping them off every round or top of every round by 3 life, guess what, is actually pretty darn good. Speaking of which, why don't we talk about the General's Regiment? We got an Archaon, ever-chosen, 890-point model. He does basically everything. He's a wizard. He moves fast. He can take objectives. He kicks butt in hand-to-hand combat. And right underneath him, he has his personal honor guard, the Varangard, reinforced, marked a corn, so basically they'll get an additional attack. This unit, my goodness, is able to attack twice if it so chooses to, once per game. It pretty much deletes the universe if it closes in on anything. All right, going into regiment number 2, or regiment says regiment number 1, but actually regiment number 2, we have a God Summoner, the most flexible of leaders, able to take any chaos unit within its regiment, and actually a pretty darn good wizard to boot. It has a chaos chariot underneath it and some chaos warriors. And then, of course, it has the Nexus Chaotica, which can help with casting and maybe some sprinkling of some mortal damage. All right, I've blathered on. Let's get back to the table and see what the boys are doing.
Okay, 2 6s. We got
A lot of
a
ones.
4. 3s. 3 trees. Okay, and 3 1s.
And do you have the character that lets you try to change them? Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay.
He's got the -1 to hit and the +1 to cast.
Okay.
But I can cash in any of them to bring back any of the demon units at half strength.
Okay.
So the pinks, the blues, and the screamers.
Pinks and the blues. Okay. So I'll have you go first.
Okay.
Okay. And
luck.
then just because you know Archaon's double turn thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I can still score a battle tactic with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, with the choice of priority made, maybe we should actually also talk about the mission they're actually playing, which is Close to the Chest. Close to the Chest is a score 1 victory point if you control at least 1 objective, and this is a 6 objective mission. Score another point if you control 2, and score 2 points if you control more than the enemy, and then score 2 victory points if you control what is referred to as the primary. What the heck is that? Well, it's part of the twist of the mission, and at the start of each turn, the player that is not the active player must pick 1 objective in their territory to be the primary objective, so the big hot potato basically. So if you capture that primary, whatever the primary is, you score another 2 points, so that's not bad. At the start of their turn, after their opponent has picked the primary objective, the underdog can roll a die. On a 5+, they must pick a different primary objective. You can have it shifting around. Now, this mission's got a crazy deployment zone. Let me see if I could just get it briefly up on the screen for you. And here's what it looks like. So this is actually quite difficult to capture flanks, or at least can be, depending on what your army makeup is, because you got to remember, folks, capture flanks is only on the short edges, not the long. So on one side, dead easy. On the other side, you have to move kind of quick to get to be able to do flanks. All right, so back to the table and see where the guys are at.
Okay.
All right, while I was talking, that's exactly what the Disciples of Tzeentch player did. He actually chose to take flanks. So he set up both his Stingray units, or also known affectionately as Screamers, and they have more than enough speed to be able to do that. So that should be an easy flank right there. And he is trying to get more as well. So that'll be 1, 2, another 4 points if he gets more, plus his battle tactic potential of 8 points as it stands right now.
You know what? I'll spend a CP with Archaon. I'm going to try to give the Varangard the 3d6 charge. So I need a 7 because it's +1, -1. Nope, fails.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, movement. These guys move 14.
Well, and you also can.
Sorry, we kind of caught a little bit of that conversation, but basically, the Slaves of Darkness player was trying to execute a spell on his opponent's turn. If he actually got that spell off, the Varangard would have been able to charge 3d6. Now, why is that important? He could pop 2 CP and countercharge on his opponent's turn and potentially deny him, deny him the battle tactic, really. Yeah, that would have been really, really sweet.
Battle tactic achieved. Look at that magnificence. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, and more. If I just leave it like that. I think I might. This guy is just... Oh, he moves 2d6. 6.
All right, Kyle, completely understanding what he is actually dealing with. Playing pretty conservative, scoring well. That is good. It would be great if he could somehow control his movement and kind of, not pin him because he's not going to do that, but maybe just mess around with the movement so that he can't claw back on the actual scoreboard. That would have been nice to see. A sacrificial blue unit. I don't think he just doesn't want to do that. His main priority was just getting more, and he was happy to do so.
Can I shoot? They fly, so I can shoot through that.
It depends what you're shooting at. So fly only prevents it from you being shot at, or you can't, or you can be shot at if you're fly, but it doesn't. But your opponents, if they don't have fly, can.
Right. So if I shoot Archeon, I'm fine.
Yeah, if you're.
Is what we're saying.
Yeah.
And then.
Sorry, I assumed you're shooting at the Varangard, but yeah, just.
Well, I was thinking about it. Another kind of not a great spot. I'd like to shoot you this turn. But you're pretty far away. And I've only got an 18-inch range. So they will just tuck. This guy is actually going to move forward. I want to be able to unbind everything. That's my movement. Would you like to redeploy?
No, because I'm going to need to save my CP. So.
Okay, shooting.
Shooting.
Everything should be able to shoot your Varangard. Yeah, they're all good.
Okay. And they're what, like 4s and 5s or something like that?
4s and 4s. 20 attacks, 4s and 4s, no rend.
Yeah, you know what? I'll spend a CP for all defense, so I'm down to 2.
Okay. Putting burning on these guys would be important. Let's go. Yeah, you know what? You inspired me. All out attack. 3s and 4s. Paying dividends. Actually, it only got me 1 extra attack. Okay, and 4s. So 2, 3, 6, 7. No round.
No rend.
Just give me the 1s.
1.
Perfect. So they're burning.
Okay, so 1 damage. Put it on the Varangard's broken off his base.
And burn. I have you know what? Actually, no. I have no charges. Because if I charge with the pinks, or with the blues, then I won't have that point.
Yeah.
So I have no charges. Do you want to counter charge?
Nope.
Okay. So end of turn, I do burning damage to the Vanguard for 2.
Okay.
And I will get, I control 1, I control 2, I control more. I got my tactic.
Okay, so you got your 10.
No, it's only 8. Because the primary is always the
Oh,
2.
you didn't have the primary. Okay. So my turn.
When do you have to decide for the eye of?
It's just during my hero phase. It's just it's a anytime during my hero phase ability. So it's not like. Sorry, I'm just trying to. So 14 there. Okay, I'm going to choose Ordained Charge on this objective.
Okay. Ordained Charge.
And then which objective are you going to choose as your primary?
This one.
Yeah, so I can't. As funny as it would be just to auto an Arcane over there and just be like, sup guys.
Do it. He'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't have the range with him right now. So I'll do that. Hero Fate, he's going to activate, Arcane's going to activate the place of power.
In the box.
Box.
There you go.
Okay. So it's +1 to cast. Activate my Nexus Chaotica. 2 points. So I can't spend it on anything. So I need 3. I'm going to spend the CP. I'm just going to rally the Varangard.
Okay.
So I want to get rid of the burning.
Yep. You roll a 4? Okay, you do.
Yep. So I get rid of the burning.
So you're down to 1 CP now?
Down to 1 CP.
Okay.
I'm not going to needle off for this turn, so. Yeah, because there's not. It's. I have an easy 10 turn here, and most of your army doesn't have a whole lot of mobility, so I can set myself up for a lot of things here. So, we'll start with Arcane. Arcane's going to cast Gnashing Jaws on a 7.
Okay. Does that go off on a 7 or is it an 8?
I think it's a 7. Let me double check here. I really wish they actually had cards out for this stuff.
Okay, I was kind of holding back as much as I possibly could. I really wanted to know whether he was going to activate the Eye of Edge here and there. But I just want to expand on what Ordained Charge is. His battle tactic. Pick an objective controlled by your opponent. You complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if 2 or more friendly units charges turn. One or more of those units are contesting the objective that was picked, and you control that objective. So obviously he's aiming to dive into those blues and score an easy 2 points. Another thing that of note is burning. Burning is something that happens when an attack with Weird Flame ability, which is the vast majority of the Tzeentch attacks actually, do a hit, and assuming they hit or wound only once, you are now considered burning. And at the end of end of any turn, the burning can inflict D3 mortal wounds. It also prevents healing, which is also big. But the biggest deal is because of the actual how would you pick it? Formation. The formation which the Tzeentch player is playing Weird Flame Host, because like everybody does, when someone is burning, they're at -1 to their wound rolls. So burning has a huge effect on units, like a little mini curse. So that was the reason why he wanted to heal it.
So let's be 9 inches away from him. Yeah, I'll just do it there. So basically what it'll allow me to do is I can move and then heal my Varangard up during my movement phase. Gaunt Summoner. They're all within 12. So Gaunt Summoner's going to do Demonic Speed on it. Base die roll 8.
Okay. I think this guy moved him up, so he should be. Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Kairos is out. So the little man again. He's a +1. 7, 8. I don't get it.
Okay. They're gonna have 3d6 charge, and just mostly make sure they just don't charge in there. And then he's gonna cast Burning Head. On a 6.
I think I'm out of range of that one now.
Yeah, let me just look up the cast roll for
It's
that.
a 5.
Oh, it is a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. So it's a 5. 12 of him. You know what? We'll just put him over here. That will be it for my hero phase.
Okay. Do I want a hero phase?
Oh, sorry, no. Vanguard are within 12 of them, so on a 3-up, he's going to try to heal them for 1
Oh yeah.
with the Radiant Circularity. Nope, fails.
Okay.
Not going to matter much because of the Emerald Life Storm anyways, but might as well.
Okay. So when when Archeon absorbs a spell, he does D3 to the caster, or
Yes.
3? D3.
Flat yeah, it's a D3.
D3. Okay. 18's not in range of 10. Okay.
Just for a little bit of info, I was blathering on. Did you use your eye?
No, not yet.
I didn't think so. All right, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Carry on.
Okay.
I don't. I want to cast a spell, but I don't have anything that's actually going to do anything.
All right, we are now going to be entering the Slaves of Darkness movement phase, as that signals the end of the hero phase. So I just wanted to confirm, just in case I was talking over it, but the Slaves of Darkness player has not used or has not popped the Eye of Ed Sheeran. That's right. No division, no multiplication, no addition. It is not happening. That signals to me that he is probably not going to be diving in. He's going to be primarily focusing on just complete his battle tactic, and then maybe he's not in a position to get more, but complete his battle tactic and just smash the absolute piss out of those blues. So he's saving it for the back pocket for now. He doesn't need to know who has priority for next following turn, and more importantly, he doesn't need to take advantage of it. Meaning, when I want to know is when I'm about to be in position to really put the hurt on the army, and that's not his plan currently right now.
Oh, is that a flat 3 always?
It's a flat 3.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why it's always grab it, because usually he's actually really good on Archeon because you just keep triggering all these heals. Yeah, we're just going to go...
We want to welcome that guy, Connor, to the chat. He wants to give a nice, huge shout out to Kyle. Let's go, Team ETB. That's right. ETB has entered the battlefield located, in Burlington, I think is where it's located. Boys are based out of that, and they want to support their local store. So how about that for super nice? Connor, if that's the same Connor I know, what the heck are you doing home? Why aren't you here playing is the real question. Man didn't want to wake up early. Weak.
They get to move 9, so they're just going to shift over. Actually, the Lightstorm actually killed 2 Zangors last game, so it was actually kind of funny. It's he has 18 infantry on him. It's okay. So that will be it for my movement.
Redeploy.
Okay.
On the blues. There we go.
So that's a 6.
So let's go this way. 6 is there. Just in front.
Okay.
So, what are we looking at there?
About an 8, it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah,
An
8.
8.
And they've got the 3d6 charge. Oh no, your magnet. Can you hold on to? Okay.
And then he is a 6. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to covering fire because I might as well.
So go into the chariot.
Yep.
How many CP do I have left? 1, I think.
Yeah, you've got 1 left.
Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Okay. 5s. I love the sound of a good dice tray.
That clanky sound.
Okay. And force. Full house. 6 hits. No rend.
6 is no rend, so 4 ups. He's gonna take 4.
Okay. And he will be burning.
Okay. So charges. Let's start with the Vanguard first. 3 dice 6. 10.
Okay.
So they're in.
20.
So they're gonna go boop. Boop. Because your horrors are what? 2 wounds each?
1. And then there's a chance that they turn into brims.
And then the brims are 1 each.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Vanguard will take them, and they're not in your general's regiment, right?
No.
Okay. And then 2d6 for the chariot. Gets a 6.
I'm sure that's good.
So on a 2 up, he's going to do D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortals.
6s. Okay, so 2 die. Do they become brims? They both become brims. So we'll take these 2 from the front.
Okay.
And add 2 brims to the back.
Okay. I'll activate the. So I'm not going to activate any combat phase abilities, so I want to save theirs because they're just going to overkill these guys pretty much.
You sure you don't want to fight twice?
I think I'll be okay. I will do all attack with them because I do have 1 CP to burn.
Yeah, might as well.
So we're going to do. So all attack. They're going to activate. They're going to pile in. Stupid magnets. Oh, he has. Sorry. That's why he's being weird.
You lifted him off the table, he's dead.
Not yet. So pile in. So
He was
3,
yeeted into the sky.
3.
All right, as those piles are commencing, I'd like to welcome Darktron to the chat. My man, hopefully you are feeling much, much better. Looks like your buddy picked up the book for you. So a brand new Skaven Battle Tome will be coming your way in the next few hours.
15. 20. Looking for 2s. No crits for mortals.
Weird.
Yeah. Happens every once in a while.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I don't think they're going to live no matter what.
Yeah. 3s.
Each of those will go right through.
Yeah, okay, so they're going to be 3 damage each, so that'll be 24.
Okay.
And then I still got the horses.
Would you look at that? Okay, so 6s. Okay. So you do 20 damage. There's 8 left. Let me just roll 8 if they become brims. I don't even think it'll matter, actually.
No, because they're all 1
Because even
each.
still,
Yeah.
they're still... Yeah, because you did 20 damage.
Yeah.
And I didn't ward. I only warded 4. So I don't need to roll to see if they're brims.
So we control 1, control 2, control more, and
Yep.
I'll get my ordained charge. End of turn. I am.
I'm gonna burn your.
Oh, I still got my end of turn first.
Okay.
Actually, it won't matter. So yeah, do your burning.
1 damage.
Okay, so he's at 5.
So you got 8 points.
Yeah, I'm at 8 points. Yeah, 'cause I have 3. You have 3 because you don't control objective 1 over there.
Yeah, I never took that one.
Yeah, you never took that one. So I just don't have your primary. Sorry, Caltrop. I'm going to defile this objective.
Okay.
And then I have the gods for the Varangard. 3, they'll give him +1 hit for the rest of the game. I'll take it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, and then we get the roll for priority here.
Do you want to take an early double turn?
I'm not going to.
Pause right there.
Sure.
You control these 3, right?
Yeah.
You control those 3.
No, he doesn't
I
control
don't
one.
that one.
That's what we established on the. We're just talking about that.
Because you had more.
Yeah,
Because
because
I
he
had
had this one.
these 3 and he only had 2.
And that's why I got to do the ordained. Yeah, because that's why I did the ordained charge. I had to grab an objective he had controlled.
Okay.
So
So you want me to go first? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, you're gonna go first.
Okay. Next. Who won priority? Opponent. Who went first? Me.
Or actually, do I want? I can. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Let me. I gotta measure here.
Nothing's changed. You get your chance.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take the double turn.
Okay.
I will take the double turn, so I can't do.
So you don't get a tactic.
Yeah, I don't get a tactic. So, Arcane's gonna try to activate the place of power over there. He does.
Okay.
Nexus Chaotica power up. So he gets 4 points, so he's at 6.
Okay, I like that decision with taking the turn. Definitely the moment to take it. I thought I heard him say, or at least when I was at the table, he had given it to Kyle, but then I think he just realized how exposed Kairos is. I guarantee you he's going to be rolling the eye right now to figure out what the tempo of this battle is going to be. But this is a moment. Those guys should, assuming he gets a spell off for 3d6 charge and all that, he's looking in like not a bad spot right now.
I'll make this the priority.
Okay, yeah, and I can't make you re-roll that. So, actually, that works out better for me. So, Archaea. I don't really have a whole lot to cast this turn. Arcane's going to cast Gnashing Jaws on a 7.
Okay. I'll try and stop it with Pinky Big Bird. Nope.
Nope. Supposed to be 9 inches away. From him.
So the maximum amount of points that the Slaves of Darkness player will be able to score will be 1, 2, 4. So 4 points because he has to forego a battle tactic. Not a bad spot to be in, to be honest. It's because he controls all 3 at the top, and the Tzeentch player did not have any units on objective number 1. That's at the bottom left hand of your screen. So it's the perfect time actually to go for it. And what I mean by that is to take the double because he's guaranteed that score pretty much. And now he's just about focusing on the amount of damage he can do.
Just trying to think of anything else I want to do here. I don't have any heals really to do. He's out of range. I just did the rally, so I only got 3 CP left. Yeah, because when I look at it this way, it's like, oh, not too bad. And then when I look at the diagonal, it's like, oh, I have a path to punch Kairos in the face. Yeah, Gaunt Summoner really can't do too much here. I have all my manifestations out. Everything else is 12-inch range. Yep, that's it for my hero phase.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spend 10 points worth of Destiny dice, a 6 and a 4, to teleport
Yep.
my pinks.
Exactly right. Gotta love Zinch. Man, that teleporting so good with Destiny dice. Screwed up battle tactics and everything like that. So he basically took the turn, sacrificed his battle tactic for a path to Kairos, and of course, look at that. Look at that. Now Kairos is covered. Thank you very much for dropping 4 points from your score, the Zinch player is saying. Now, that doesn't mean it didn't come without cost, of course. Those pinks are toast. Are absolutely toast. But now Dan has to, like, contemplate whether or not it's worth tossing in those Vanguard in there. Because otherwise, the Vanguard are going to be getting hit with, like, every possible spell that he can. Now, Arcane's also there, and now I think he's doing... no, I see. He's probably going to teleport Kairos instead. Yep. Oh, squeeze him right in between. All right. Interesting. Interesting. That way he keeps his wall for Archaon. Kairos is in a safer spot, but it does expose his Skyfires. So what does that mean? Well, those guys can potentially 3d6 charge into him. It depends on whether that spell got cast or not.
So he's going to go... here.
Nice.
Two Vanguard there at the very least. We'll go there.
Again, folks, if you haven't heard me talk about sticks, well, let me talk about sticks right now. Get them. Just get them. Get them from wherever you can get them. There's Etsy. We sell them on our shop, of course. The boys are actually using our branded sticks right now. It just allows for better, more accurate play, especially when it matters. This matters. The amount of inches that cavalry unit, it matters. So out of respect for your opponent and yourself, for that matter, you get to know exactly where you need to be. No parallax here. So I appreciate the sticks a ton. And if it's your first time hitting our channel, well, welcome to us. We are a streaming channel that streams games out of X Planet Games. We are a small shop located in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And basically, we're just here showcasing our beautiful customers and the wonderful people that come to our store from other beautiful stores in Southern Ontario. So there you go. If you like this sort of thing, guess what? We do it roughly once a month. We stream our tournament for an AOS tournament roughly every month. Sometimes we skip a month depending on how many conflicts there are. But yeah, if this is your thing, well, guess what? Hit that subscribe button so it can continue being your thing. Maybe flash us a thumbs up. We really appreciate the support. We've only been doing this for roughly going on 12 weeks, give or take. And please ring a ding ding that bell. That'll send you a notification letting you know when we do go live. Because we're not super consistent, because we're about as live can be, meaning these aren't paid actors. They're not part of a crew. These are people that just come to my store, and sometimes they arrive late, sometimes they don't arrive at all. So we're not as consistent as we need to be. Tournaments, definitely easier because that's on an actual schedule. But when we're doing our live streams, which we do every Wednesday, by the way, we stream AOS every Wednesday. We have basically a broad time when we do so. Anywhere between 5:30 and 6:30 is what we aim for. Again, if you like that kind of thing, hit that subscribe button. We really, really would appreciate that support.
Boy, yeah. Thanks. 6 inches.
Do you want some 3-inch markers down to help?
Oh, yeah. That's great.
Sorry.
Really, we're just creating a cushion. The pinks are allowed to die. They're just not allowed to let other more important things die.
Okay. So, charges. Let's start with the chariot over here. He's in, 4. So on 2 up, he's going to do D3 more. 3 mortals on them.
Okay. 6 up boards. You kill a screamer. Can you pass me the far one?
Sure.
Thank you.
Because what's their damage profile, or?
3 attacks each, 4s and 3s, 1 round, 1 damage.
1 round, 1 damage. Okay, and then they'll be -1. So okay, so he. Let's do Archaon next. So he's gonna have 3d6.
Oh, sorry, hold on. Can I covering fire?
Oh, yeah, sure,
Yeah, we're gonna cover fire your Vanguard.
sure.
If that was a good roll, keep it though.
It's a 6. Like I'll probably have to re-roll it with him, but we'll.
Okay, re-roll
no,
it.
no, he'll get it because your chaos spawn is 6
Yeah.
away. So yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Sorry, I forgot you don't have shooting. So
I do have shooting. It's all like minimal inches.
Yeah. Okay, so this is
Actually, sorry, I forgot to move my gaunt summoner up. That's fine.
move him.
He's okay there. He'll be protected because the other problem too is I have where I want to move him. The jaw's in the way. So.
Oh, okay. Okay,
It's-
so Skyfire's into the Vanguard, 4s and 3s. That's an okay roll.
That one. Yeah.
Thank you. And 3s. Come on. Okay, 3, run 1.
Okay, so 4 ups in his own Vanguard.
Yep.
2 go through.
Okay, 2d3, 4 damage. Oh, I was really hoping to get 1.
Okay, so 1 left remaining. Okay, so Archaon gets a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's only 4 there, so he's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go 6. He's gonna pull these guys in. Gnashing Jaws. Nope. 7 away. Emerald Lifeswarm, might as well. Nope. Vanguard. 4. Yeah. Sorry, I want to see this thing here. Because they're gonna go 3. Because he'll get in. Or 4. So 4. Pile in. Yeah, I'll do that. So he's gonna move in. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Okay, so 4 inches. So I'm gonna go. He's gonna go there. Sorry, about half an inch out. 4. 4. 4. 4 and 4. Because I'll get to pile in 3. And 3, and then I can. Yeah, okay. And these guys are 1 wound each on your pink horrors, or
2 wounds each.
2 wounds each. Okay, and how many wounds on your enlighten?
On Sue?
On your enlighten?
4 wounds each.
4 wounds each. And the -1 hit only applies to your demons, not your Zangors from your Lord of Change, right?
Right.
Okay. So they'll have +1 to hit because they got the buff earlier, but then they're going to be -1 because Lord of Change. And your pink horrors are not part of your General's Regiment.
Right.
Okay. So just want to make sure I was understanding that correctly. Okay. So rampages. We'll start with Archaon. Archaon's going to puke on your horrors.
Okay.
Because you're within 6. So So I need 3 ups. So there'll be 3 mortals on them.
Okay. 6s. You kill 1. It will be this one.
Okay.
And then it has a chance to do a mortal
On 4 up.
on a 4 up to the Vanguard. Ah! That would have been glorious.
Okay. Then I'm going to activate the fight twice for the Vanguard.
Okay.
And then any fight phase activations you have before we go into actual fight?
No.
Okay. So, I am going to start with the Vanguard.
Okay.
So, I'm going to go here. Go here, or, yeah. Actually, he'll just go there so he can get in. He'll go there. He'll be out though. 3. I'm just gonna swap these 2 guys around.
Yep.
3, and then he'll go and then do 3, so he'll be there. So 5 guys will be
And on the first round?
first round. I'm not gonna spend ACP, but yeah, I'll activate them first.
Okay.
So it'll be 10. 14. So make sure I have this all correct here. So it's 5, 10. Nope, I need 1 more. Okay.
Because they're how many attacks each?
They're so the 3 attacks base and then +1 for market corn on the charge.
Yeah. So 4 each.
4 each. So, and then I still have the. Okay, so I'll be 9 mortals off the get-go,
Okay.
and then they're +1, -1, so two misses. Nope, sorry, 1. And then that's going to be 6, 8, 10, 11 at -2.
Yeah, they're all going to go right through.
Okay. So that'll be 14 times 3, so it'll be 42 damage.
Okay, so why don't I just roll 20
Okay.
and maybe roll 20 more. 6 up wards. I save 4 of them,
Okay.
but then when I roll it again, they're all going to die. So we'll just pull them all. There's 9 left, so I'm going to try to do mortals into your Vanguard. 3, 6, 9.
Okay.
4 ups. So 4?
4. Okay, so that'll kill a Vanguard, and then there'll be 3 on the squad. And basic base is gone.
Okay. He's enlightened, we'll go.
Okay.
And I actually think an all-out attack might be useful. I can do a fair amount of damage. Let's all-out attack.
Okay.
So this will be 3s.
And what's our attack profile?
So we've got 4 attacks. Sorry, 2 attacks each, +1 for the champion.
Yeah.
3s and 3s, 1 rend, 2 damage because of the all-out attack. And then 6 more attacks, 3s and 3s, 1 rend, D3 because of the all-out attack.
I will pop a CP for all defense.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't been doing
So
much
he's
on there.
3, so I'll have 1 left, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because I did. Well, no, sorry. This turn I just did rally and to start a new turn. So I think I should have. Yeah, because I think I've only done the only CP I used was rally. I don't think I did a reroll.
You didn't reroll any of your charges?
No.
No?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay, so 3s and 3s. I dropped 3 of them. And 3s. 1 at -1.
Makes it.
Okay, and then 3s and 3s again. Oh, no, the discs are angry. If only 6s did something. Okay, 3 at -1.
Okay, so 2 go through.
Okay, do 3 each.
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
He takes all 5.
Okay.
So I'll do the chariot over here then. Because I did one, they did base. Because he wants to wipe those guys out. Yeah, so I'll just do the dice. So we're going to start with Chaos Great Blade. I get 3 attacks, 4s and 3s. 1 hits. Nothing. Lashing Whip, 2 attacks, 4s. And then 4s, nothing. And then 4 attacks on the hooves. 2 hits, because I need 5s, and then I need 3s. 1 at no rend.
5. 6. Okay, take a damage.
Okay.
Okay. Now, who's in what?
So he should be there.
So you're in combat, you're not in combat. So he's going straight this way. And what does he do? He's not supposed to be fighting, you see.
It's been a very bad Zandor.
3 attacks, 4s and 3s. 1, -1.
Makes no render or minus
1 rend.
Yeah, so go through.
3 damage.
Okay. Wards. Makes 2, fails 1.
Okay.
So then our Archaon. So I'm going to spend another CP for all attack.
Okay.
Oh, and I did 1 for defense, so I only have 1 CP left. Okay. So we do. So Slayer Kings will go into your character, and then everything else is going to go into your in lane.
So you'll be -1 to hit on the character.
Okay. So I go from 2. So I go from 2s and 3s to 3s and 2s because -1 because of that. But he has Mark of Undivided, so he gets +1 to wound against characters and monsters.
Is he undivided or is he Zinch?
He has Undivided. He always has Undivided, and he picks 1 other mark in addition to it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the Undivided only applies to Slayer Kings because everything else is companion.
Right.
So 1 miss. Oh no, I did all.
You did all out attack.
Yeah, but
So-
by -1 to hit anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 2 will hit because he's a 2+ to hit, so that'll be so it'll be 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 will hit. So I need 2s. Come on, double 6s. 3 at -2 on the caster.
Right
or
through.
character. 9 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's only a 5-up save. Yeah. He's
Okay.
a 6-up save.
Oh.
6s. He's dead.
Okay.
But he's not in the sword. He's just regular dead.
Okay. And then on to the other guys. So and then I'm not at penalties for the other guys then, right?
No, they're just straight.
Okay. So 6 attacks on the that, so 3s. And then 2s. 4 at -2 on them.
Okay. So these will be 6s. Kill them all.
3 damage each. Yeah.
So that's 12 damage.
Yeah.
So they're dead. Okay.
And then the Vanguard. Oh, sorry, you got these guys here for.
And I've got my little spawn.
Yeah, so you.
So spawn is actually going to attack the Vanguard
Okay.
because they're going to get to attack twice anyway. So he gets 2d6 attacks, so 6 attacks. 5s and 6s. Sorry, 5s and 4s. 6s are crit 2 hits. So I get 2 hits. And force. 1. No run.
Yep. Make it.
Okay. And then my 2 sharks over there.
Yep.
They're gonna pile this way. Sorry. 4s and 3s.
It'd be -1 wound because I'm marking Nurgle.
Okay, 4s and 4s.
Yep.
Nothing.
Okay, go mark and Nurgle.
Mark and Nurgle is the best mark.
Yeah.
Okay, Vanguard.
Vanguard. How am I going to do this here? Because how many wounds does the Chaos Spawn have?
5.
So he'll pile in there. So he'll pile in enough that he's at the 3.
Yeah.
And then the other guys here are just going to be there. So that way, basically, they're just going to grab that objective.
Yep.
So 8 attacks. I don't have the -1 penalty of that, so it'll be on 2s.
Right.
1 miss. And then the 3s. And your Chaos Spawn's not part of your General's Regiment, right?
He is actually.
Okay, so 2 plus the wounds.
He's so
Didn't
dead.
need it. Didn't need it.
Okay. Super dead. Chaos
Super dead. Okay. So, any other abilities or anything we have to trigger?
You've healed all the burning. I don't have any burning on you, so no.
No, you got the burning on Chariot still.
You
I healed
rallied
right.
him.
Yeah, I rallied him. Sorry.
So
Good job, Past Dan. Okay, so I got my end of turn stuff. So Eye of the Gods for the Vanguard. A 4, so I think that's the 5+ ward save, or 6+ ward save. Sorry. Let me double check the thing.
you think or you know?
Well, I have a chart here, so in case I don't know, I can consult the handy chart that tells me if I'm wrong or not.
Let me consult the oracle.
Yep. So 6+ ward. I'll keep that on them.
Okay.
And then Archaon gets to roll on the Eye of the Gods. For 3, that's a +1 to hit, so I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
So if I roll a 1, I need to take D3 mortals.
Yeah, you do.
Takes
Yeah,
D3
you do.
mortals. 3 mortals. Takes the 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's taking 9 damage.
9. Yeah, he's taking 9. So 1 more damage, he gets bracketed, but the bracketing doesn't affect him that much anymore.
Yeah.
Additionally, he is going to defile the the home center objective there.
Okay.
So I can find another caltrop. I gotta get defilement markers made because it's just a pain in the butt on some missions that I keep track of them all.
Yeah. Okay.
so
So you score all of the the objectives.
All of the primary, and I don't get anything for the secondary because I took the double turn.
Yeah. Okay. So Archaon has 11 wounds left.
No, he has 16. He has 25 total. That's why because that was the thing. Like when I'm looking from here, the Vanguard charge looked super far, so that's all I was going to give you. And then when I looked on the diagonal, I'm like, oh, that's actually a much closer charge than it. And then it's like, yeah.
I'm going to attack on 2 fronts because I can just run away and take some objectives from you. Because I don't own that one back there, and I can just retreat my screamers over there.
Makes sense. I don't have enough CP to countercharge you, so.
And now we're gonna ruin Archaon's day with some spells.
You can try. He does have the Mark of Zinch on him this game, so.
Yeah, that's right. So he's got a 4-up ward against the spells.
Yeah. So normally he has a 5-up ward against spells, or 5-up ward in general, but yeah, the Zinch is going to be the 4-up ward.
Okay. Vanguard have already fought once, but they're also kind of scary.
Yeah, and they've already used their fight twice ability, which.
Okay. We're going to Zinch's Firestorm from Big Bird onto your Vanguard to start.
Oh, sorry. Before we go any further,
Yeah.
I got a measure from him because I could potentially use my Infernal Puppet.
Oh, yeah. 24? No, sir.
No, he is out by 2 inches.
Okay. Zinch's Firestorm, this is the 6s, 9 dice 6s are mortals, but I'm going to cast a 4, so that fails.
Okay.
And then we're going to Bolt of Zinch on Archeon on 9-10.
Doesn't get plus like 1 to cast as well on top of that, or?
So it rolled an 8 and then plus 2, so 10.
Oh, but this is from the Lord. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
this
sorry. I
is from
thought
the
it was Skyros for a sec. Okay, so it'll be 10. And then you only, yeah. So I'll try to unbind with the Gaunt Summoner. Nope, goes through. 'Cause I got a 9. So.
D3 damage, 2 damage on Archeon.
Okay, 4 plus wards.
Save them both.
Marcus
okay.
Zinch, playing against Zinch.
Marcus Zinch. We're gonna no command points on Archeon from Kairos.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Okay, I'll try counter with the Gaunt Summoner. Nope.
Okay.
So no command points.
No
and isn't it
command
like also D3 mortals as well?
No, just no command points.
Oh, okay.
So the shorthand of that was no command points. Actual spell, arcane. Oh, I just had it in my head. Arcane suggestion. Oh my goodness.
Kairos is going to transform to spawn on the Vanguard.
Okay.
Actually, is that a good idea? Because then you just get to roll on the Eye of the Gods again. Yeah, transform to spawn on the Vanguard on an 11.
Okay, and that's your last cast, right? Or
He's got one more.
so I've done 2 with the Gaunt. I don't think I've done any with Archaon yet. So Archaon. Nope. So it goes through.
Okay, so D3 damage on the Vanguard. 3.
3, 6 plus ward. Nope. So it's 3. So I will lose this guy here,
Okay,
and then there'll be 1 floating.
and he'll go right in between the 2 of them. And then last spell from Kairos, we're just gonna Bolt of Zinch onto Archeon again on 7.
No.
3 more damage.
Takes the 1, so it's enough for him to be bracketed.
Okay.
But it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, that's
Okay.
my hero phase. Would you like to hero phase anything?
No.
Okay.
The only guy that really is the heal on the one guy. I don't really got anything I really want to cast. All my manifestations are out.
And you've got 1 CP left?
I got 1 CP left, and I have the feeling he's going to get shot at, so I may want to save the CP for all defense.
You won't be able to CP him because I cast the thing.
Well, why are you using logic like that again?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to help.
Why? Why would you do that? No, you know what? I'll save it for the chariot and stuff.
Okay. You warded. Oh, but I just did 1 damage, so I'm going to put that on there.
Yep.
Because it could make him burn later in the shooting phase.
Yep.
Movement. I'm going to retreat my Sky Sharks over there. Would you like to roll some damage for me?
D3 mortal wounds for 3.
I mean, that's not nice. Okay, I take 3, so 1 dies. But that's okay, because I move 14, and you're going to be well away from everything, and there's 1 objective taken.
Yep.
This bird.
Pretty bird.
Pretty bird. These things, 14. These things count as 2 on an objective.
Yes. Oh, and I got to choose a primary one.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll just choose. Sorry, I'll just choose that one in my
Yeah.
Pokemon zone.
That's fair. Okay. He's going to run because you're locked in combat, so you won't be able to. Okay, 13 inches. So it does get me onto it.
No, I know. Yeah. Because you had 16 moves left.
Skyfires. Move 14. Now this isn't blocking my line of sight, right?
No, he has flying, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even then, I think it's obstacle, so I don't think it blocks line of sight, period. So.
Right, okay. I'm going to spend a Destiny dice to bring back 5 pinks.
Okay.
They need to be 9 inches away from Archeon. Okay. That is the end of my movement. Would you like to redeploy anything?
No.
Okay, shooting. Those pinks are going to shoot
Okay.
at Archeon. Ten attacks, 4s and 4s. Perfect math. 4s. Okay, 4. No rend.
No rend.
No rend.
3 ups. Make them all.
Okay. Skyfires are going to shoot him now, too.
Okay.
So it's 10, 13. 4s and 3s. Actually, 3s and 3s. 3s and 2s, because he's your general, and they're priority target.
Okay.
That's good, because that got me a lot of extra attacks there. 2s. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 10 at -1.
10 at -1. Okay. 4 ups. I only fail 3.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's. I was expecting to fail 7 there, and roll your damage.
5.
Okay, so 5 up wards.
At least they all went.
Yeah, so he took. Yeah.
So end of shooting phase. That's all my shooting. We're gonna make him burning.
Okay. So
You have no covering fire.
no, I have no covering fire.
Okay, let's charge. We're going to charge with this screamers. 6. I don't think they're getting in there. On a 6. Oh yeah. Actually, that's real tight. Let me grab my 6-inch.
Yeah, so you'll get it.
Okay. Pew. And we'll charge with the big bird.
You may not be able to fit him now because you got your flyers in there.
Yeah.
But
That's a roll of 10.
Yep. So you can fly over. Okay.
Come there. And then I don't think Kairos is going to charge. That'd just be wild. Let's roll the pinks. No. Okay. Your monster's actions?
Yeah. So your screamers have what? 4 wounds?
3 wounds each.
3 wounds each. You have no endless spells up. So Arcan's just going to try to eat one. So I need a 4 up. Makes it. So 1 dies, and then I get rid of the burning.
Oh, because it makes them heal?
Because it heals, yeah.
Okay.
Whew, that was big, actually. With that burning on there, Archaon would be -1 to wound, which would actually have been pretty big. I was looking up the Lord of Change with Baleful Sword, and I kind of understand now why people are digging it. It's 4 attacks, 4 threes, 2 rend, 3 flat damage. That is not bad at all. I mean, you just got to hit and wound, but hot darn, that could do some real damage. Is Archaon actually in danger of dying here?
Come on. Do it. Ah. So 2 at Ren 2.
Okay. So 5 ups.
6 damage total.
Okay. He saves 2. He's going to take 4.
Okay.
I'll bring him up to 19.
And then 4 more attacks. 4s. Drop 2. And 3s. 2 more at Run 1.
4 ups. Make them both.
Nice.
Because your screamers only have what, 6 attacks each?
Yeah.
Or total?
6 total, yeah.
6 total. They need 3s.
They're 4s and 3s. 2 rend against him because he's a monster. 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay. So I will actually, I'll activate the Vanguard then.
Okay.
So he's gonna go boop. Go boop. And then boop, so 3 of them will get in. No charge bonuses. No -1 to hit against him because he's not a demon.
That's right.
Because he's not a demon, so I don't have the -1 to hit penalty against him, right?
Right.
Okay. So that'll be 9 attacks, 2s to hit. So it's 4 mortal wounds off the get-go.
Okay.
1 miss. Everything else will hit. He's not part of your general's regiment, so it'll be 4 at -2.
4 at -2, right there. Oh, he's so dead.
Okay.
Super dead. That's okay. That's what he's there for.
All right, just a quick little interruption here. I just wanted to welcome Popko to the chat. Appreciate you thinking this was a great final, but he also had a comment. Arcane Suggestion is cast on an 8, double 3s with a +1 doesn't do it. Is there a place of power? Yes, actually there's 2. Those 2 gray triangle ruins are actually places of power. Francesco Ferreira cheering for his man, Mr. Shermit, screaming out the ETB. Hopefully my man can bring it on home. But you know what? I don't know who I'm rooting for. Both these guys are sweet as all get out.
Because of he's that, so 3s. 1 hits. 1 at -2.
Goes right through.
Okay, so it'll be 3 damage.
Okay.
And then the Dogar's hit. So I need 5s to hit. 1 hits. That'll wound on 2 up, so another -2.
Okay.
So 3 damage.
Okay.
And then lastly, the other one, so I need 4s to hit, 2 hits, 2 plus the wound, -1 rend.
Okay. And how much damage are these?
These are going to be 5 damage each.
So I'm going to spend a 6 to save 1,
Okay.
and then I'll roll the other one. Okay, I failed that.
Okay.
So that's 5 damage on
5
that.
damage, yeah.
And that's because that damage doesn't bracket?
No, that damage. The only thing that brackets on him is on his Dogar's heads. It goes from 6 attacks to 4.
Okay.
That's the only thing that brackets on him now. So he
5
doesn't.
ups. Okay, I save a few. So 4, 5, 8 damage through. Okay, so that's the end of the turn.
I have the gods on the Vanguard.
Yep.
6. They can choose wherever they want. I'm going to give them. I'm going to upgrade them to a 5+ ward.
Okay. And I get.
Oh, yeah, because I killed the Chaos Spawn. Archaon didn't kill anything flat out. Yeah. So then you get your Control 1, Control 2.
And my tactic for 4.
Yeah, because you don't control more because I have 3.
Yep.
Yep.
So we got Control 1, Control 2, and my tactic, which was attack on 2 fronts. Okay.
Yep.
14, 14. Ha! 6.
You get to choose.
I'm going to take the double turn
Okay.
because I can't afford to not. Thank you for jamming your entire army in my face. Okay, so
Okay.
you.
Okay.
So how did Kyle's turn go this past turn? Kind of mixed feelings about it, but he scored well. He basically leveraged what he had and did as much damage as he could. So I think in that sense, fairly positive. He also actually scored really well considering. He is very fortunate that he gained priority this round, or we'd probably be looking at close to end game. Those Vanguard would have probably slammed right into Kairos and blasted him off the table, and Archaon would have probably lifted what's left of that bird. But right now, there is a possibility, folks. We could see Archaon fall right now, but how many resources will it take to do that? That's the thing. And he would still have to tag those Vanguard because you don't want them charging you, because that's when those abilities trigger. So it's far from over, but only because he won that priority. That's about it.
Not going to Arcane Suggestion on the Vanguard. I'm going to... Bolt of Zinch on... Yeah, we're going to Bolt of Zinch on Archaon.
From who?
And this guy.
Kairos. Okay.
So it's 11.
And then you only have
I have
3
one more spell after that.
One more
and
spell
then
from him.
potentially
and
2 more from that.
Okay, so I'll try to dispel with Archaon then.
Okay.
Nope, goes through.
Okay. 2/3 damage for 2.
4 plus 4 makes him.
Nice. And his last spell. Really tempted to teleport him.
You're at like 12.2, and I did bring up the
Oh, and then sorry, I got to pick primary. It's
Yep.
gonna be on the Chaos Warriors again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no underdog right now because we're 14-14.
I should be able to get... You know what? He's going to get rid of the Life Swarm.
Gonna try to banish it.
Yeah. So that's 4,
Oh,
5.
you get the plus. Yeah, you get the pluses because of those.
6, 7.
Yeah. Yep. So Life Swarm's gone.
Okay. Lord of Change is going to cast.
Okay. So before he casts, he has to take the D3 mortal wounds from the puppet.
Do you want to roll the damage?
Sure.
That's only fair.
3 mortal wounds.
It takes 2. So he's at 10 now.
Okay.
Okay. Stack that up. And he's going to Zinch's Firestorm. 8, 9, 10. Sorry, no, just 9.
9. Okay. So I'll try the spell. I guess the Gaunt Summoner goes through.
Okay. So 3.
So this is when you roll like 9 dice, and for every 6 you do like 3 mortals or something.
D3 mortals for every 6. And this is on our count. 1.
Okay. Thanks for coming out.
For 1.
4 plus. Peachy.
All right. Very good. He's not going to cast another spell, but he will try and banish the Jaws. 7, 8,
Yep.
9.
Okay. So I'll get rid of the Jaws.
Okay, that is my hero phase. Would you like to hero phase anything?
No, because he has what, 4 wounds left on your bird, or
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's not worth it to do it. So yep.
Okay. Movement. Start with the easy one.
Okay.
Skyfires. Actually, pinks can move forward. 4, 4, 6. So they're just going to form a nice line there. Skyfires are just going to come over this way. Gonna spend a Destiny dice, bring back 5 blues.
Okay.
No, I don't mean it like it's just it like really
Just like that. Kairos is going to auto run. I'll just go this way.
As Kairos gets the heck out of dodge. Or does he? Ooh. Position deeper. I'm not sure exactly what the right move here is, to be honest. I liked it away only because it forced maybe the Vanguard to go the other direction. At this point, you're kind of play into the both where the Vanguard are and where Archaon is and make it easier choices. Anyway, those are my 2 cents. But for those of you that are new to the channel, well, welcome to us. We are X Planet Live, and basically what we do is we stream games at X Planet Games. We are a small shop located in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and well, if you like this sort of thing where you kind of like eavesdrop on games, this is us. If you like your games raw, if you like your games not curated in any shape, way, or form, we just take our customers that are available on any given event and, of course, at events, and you get to see the meta play out on your screen. If you dig that kind of thing, hit the subscribe button. We much appreciate it. We need your support to kind of grow the channel, and the only way really we could do it is with subscriptions. So we'd much appreciate that. Flash the thumbs up if you have time to do so, and you know what? Drop a comment, or more importantly, actually, is ring a ding a ding that bell. That bell is a big deal. It'll drop a notification when we actually go on live with our streams, and because we are live in every shape, way, or form, we're not normally on a scheduled time per se, because of course we're at the mercy of customers driving here and what have you, and who's available on what night. So the notification bell will let you know when we actually do go live. Right now the scores, although they're tied, I much prefer the position on where Slaves of Darkness is at. If Archaon somehow survives this turn, that would be huge.
But you get the burning on them, though, so.
No, they don't. The Skyfires don't give burning.
Oh, they don't give burning.
No. So, charge phase.
Okay.
Let's charge some blues. Need a 9. No.
Nope.
I'm going to re-roll that. Come on. 3.
Nope.
Let's charge some pinks. 9. There's my 9. I'm not sure if I'm gonna charge the Skyfires, but let's roll it. 11. Because his Monsters Rampage is the one that heals him. You know what? I don't think I charged them.
Okay.
Okay. Monsters actions.
You don't have any rampages for your guys?
No.
Okay.
I'm rampageless.
So he will try to eat one of the screamers again.
Yep.
Does it? So
Does it.
3. Yep. So he'll have 3.
Yep.
So I'll bring up the 21.
Yep. And now I get to
Oh,
attack.
sorry. I forgot before that. I was going to countercharge with the Vanguard.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I was 9. So they will. So that'll be. Sorry, that was the reason I was saving a bunch of my CP was for that.
Yeah. No, of course. That is the reasonable thing to do. So you've got 1 CP left now?
I got 1 CP left. So basically, it'll pop it for all defense on Archaon.
Yeah.
How much damage are you doing?
He's at 21 right now.
Okay.
He was at 24.
Keep on changing how you count your stuff. All right, so right now he's at 21 damage total?
Yeah.
He's at
Yeah,
21
he's
damage
taking
total.
21.
He was at 24, and part of it too is because he's constantly healing back and forth.
Yeah. Sometimes you were counting up, and sometimes the other game you're counting up.
Okay, and sorry, I rolled what, a 9?
Sorry, Dad. You rolled a 9.
So he's on 4 life, eh?
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Just executed the counter check.
Yeah.
Kairos is out though. Nice.
Potentially. I can still do pile-ins, but
Oh yeah, that's fair.
it's enough that I don't want to pull him in if I don't have to, but I want the option to.
Well, that was a heck of a countercharge. I just wanted to confirm how Dan was actually counting his life in his previous stream game. He was actually counting the amount of damage he took, not how much life he actually had. And in this case, he's still doing that. All right, cool. So he's taken 21, folks. So he's at 4 life left on his clock, so to speak. And the Vanguard just made that countercharge is a big deal. I'm assuming he's swinging with the Lord of Change and trying to swap a Lord of Change for an Archaon, and we'll see what happens.
So he has 2 left.
Yep. So then 3s. 1 gets through, and I'm going to spend a Destiny dice to hit with this.
To wound, you mean?
To wound with it. So that's 2 rend.
Okay, so I need a 4 up. Make it.
Ooh. Okay. 4 more attacks. 3s. Okay. And 3s. 2. -1.
Okay, so 3 ups. 1 goes through.
2 more damage.
5 up ward.
No 5s.
Dies.
Yes. There's a lot of resources put into that. So. But it is 890 points of your
It's 890 points, but Vanguard, they're going to go into your Lord of Change.
Yep.
So we're going to go boop, and then boop.
Okay.
So they're going to be, so they're +1 because of bonus.
But they're -2 right now.
-2, so they're going to be, I don't have any CP, so they're going to be 4, so they'll be 4 ups.
Yeah.
This is a big die roll. He flubs this, and 4s, you could go either way. If he flubs this and that Lord of Change lives, hoo-wee, that's a big swing, that's for sure. All right, now, Disciples did gain priority here. The Slaves player will have an opportunity to go right after. So that is something to take in consideration. So even if he doesn't kill the Lord of Change here, he'll definitely get another opportunity to do so. It's just now, potential opening up of countercharge made from Kairos. Kairos is like this old man with a walking cane or walking stick. Not exactly the biggest deal in hand to hand, but it's better than nothing.
So 3 mortals off the get-go on them.
Okay.
Miss, miss, miss. And then I need 3s. So it'll be 3 at -2.
Okay, and they go right through.
Okay, so it'll be
So that's 12 damage total?
12 damage.
Okay. 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think you only have
He's
4
dead.
left.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got him. I don't think I'm going to pile my pinks at all.
Okay.
So I hold 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
but no priority point.
2 and more. Okay.
And I did a bunch of damage.
Okay. Eye of the Gods for Vanguard. 1. They're going to reroll that.
Ooh.
6. They have the plus, or they got the 5+ ward. I'm going to heal them for the flat 3.
Yeah.
And then what's left in your general's entourage then? Okay, I'll go for slay the. And how much CP do you have left?
1.
And you so what's your how okay so and you can do your teleport on.
I can still teleport.
No, you know what? I'll do Offering of Carnage. Kill 2 units in 1 turn.
Yeah. That's pretty reasonable.
Yep.
Okay. Offering of Carnage.
Yep.
Offering of Carnage.
Okay. I'm going to power up the Nexus Chaotica for 1. So it's at 7. He's going to try to activate the ruins. D3. 2, 6+ ward. Makes 1, takes 1. He's going to do Braids of Dark Glory, so on a 3-up he heals the 1. He's back up to full.
Okay.
So he'll do Ravenix Gnashing Jaws. Boxcars.
I can stop it if I roll.
Boxcars.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, you got it.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do this here.
From there? No.
So 9. So I'm going to take those guys out. So that should be 9.
Not quite.
Oh, not quite? Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to do here.
A little demonstration of how sticks work right there. No parallax. All right, so, wow, what a turn. With Archaon now removed from the table, Dan's faced with, you think would be some easy choices. Now, I love the fact that Offering of Carnage is on the table. So even if Kairos casts on his turn and teleports away, that little Stingray and those unit of pinks are going to get eaten alive, and he'll complete his battle tactic anyway. So, and if he teleports something else, he'll just eat Kairos and the unit of blues there. So one way or the other, he's going to destroy 2 units.
Spell abilities and manifestations.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And then because it's damage from a spell ability he's trying to trigger. Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until I played on TTS like a week or so ago, and I was like, yeah, you actually did Cheese Wars. I'm like, oh my god, he's so much more useful than I thought he was.
That's so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few small little things like that. I'll also spend. I got 1 command point left. Yeah, so blow here. Anything you want to do during my hero phase? Oh, and sorry, which one's going to be your? Yeah. Okay.
You need to kill 2 units. So you're going to try to kill that thing over there. And your best bet is to kill one of these pinks or this pinks or this. Covering fire could be devastating, but I've not really done great with that. So I'm going to spend my last command point, and we're going to teleport Kairos.
Okay.
Time to get out of dodge, my friend. So that's a 9.
Okay, so I'll try to dispel with Gaunt Summoner. No, so he gets it.
Going way over here. That's just... actually. Because they move 10. Best they can move is there. You can't 3d6 charge. So let's just put them way back there. Your jaws can't move. Can't hit them. Warriors move, what, 5?
Yeah, 5.
Okay. I'm quite safe here. Only within 12. Okay.
Okay. So,
At least I think I'm safe.
So that's it for the hero phase. So
Yep.
movements. Going to advance with the chariot for 12. So we'll go here.
All right, for those of you joining us for the very first time, welcome to us. We are now streaming the final round of our Age of Sigmar event. And we do this basically once a month, and we also stream weekly games every Wednesday night for AOS. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, well, hit that subscribe button. We much appreciate that and appreciate your support. Right now, we're in the third round. And scoreboard is correct. It is now currently 18-14 for Disciples of Tzeentch in the third round of this game, and we are in the finals. So this is actually top table that you are watching right now. The person who wins this wins the day. So is it going to be slaves? Is it going to be disciples? Well, we'll find out in the next little bit, I guess. But currently right now, man, it's up in the air. There's still, where there's some Varangard, there's enough. For those of you who have played against Varangard, even 3 is very, very deadly. Dan has to kill 2 units this round. So that's his battle tactic. His battle tactic is Offering of Carnage. So he's well in position to do that, smashing those pinks and getting rid of that final little stingray, or screamer, as I guess you could call it officially. But I mean, there are still little bastions of power for disciples as well. That rather colorless model to the far left of your screen is actually Kairos Fateweaver, and those are screamers on that objective at the bottom left hand of your screen as well. So they can also pop. If those Varangard die and he still has those Skyfires and Kairos in play in the game, I think that would secure the game. I mean, he's doing pretty well on the scoreboard. Those warriors are no threat at any time. They move so slowly. The only time he's going to be moving in is when he's about to pick them up, basically. They'll just get blasted off. And this is a 6 objective mission. There's no way those warriors are going to be able to compete in that field. So we'll see what happens.
You don't have enough for covering fire?
Nope.
Charge phase. Gonna start with the Gnashing Jaws. Oh, sorry.
Before Dad gets mad at us.
No, Daddy, no. Gnashing Jaws. Nope.
Thank you.
We'll do the Varangard.
Do you have any command points?
Yeah, I'm just seeing what I have. Because, sorry, I'm just gonna try. I have to see how far you're. Yeah, you know what? I'll reroll that.
Okay. So you're out of command points now.
Yeah, I'm out of. Yeah, I'll be out. Yeah, I'll be out of command points, but I don't have to worry about penalties and stuff. So 6. So that's moderately better. Because then at least lets me. Because then I can go here. They're just out of combat, but they can't countercharge. So 6, 6, 6, and then when I pile in, I can go hit your. It gives me options.
Yep.
2d6 with the warriors.
7.
7. That'll do it. Because what's their profile in close combat? Just like 2 attacks, 1.
One attack for them. The actual guys. They're
Yeah.
1 attack each, 4s and 3s, 1 no rend, 1 damage. But the discs are all the same, and it's 2 attacks, 4s and 3s, 1 rend, D3.
And they have 4 wounds each, right?
Yeah.
So when Dan elects to pile, he has to pick a unit that he's engaged with. He's not engaged with the actual Skyfire, so he should be only piling around those pinks. He cannot pile further away, and I think he just understood what the point I was just about to make, which is he would be in danger dropping his battle tactic if he started dividing his attacks. So he's going to try and punk the Screamer and those pinks, complete his battle tactic, and then hope for a priority roll. Basically, at this point, when you in stage in the game, when you're down this many resources, these priority rolls really matter.
3 at -2.
Right through. So
Okay,
9
so
damage.
9 damage.
Hold on, let me roll my wards. Oh, they're dead.
Yeah. 8, 10, 12, and then 12 attacks into the 4s. So it'll be 9 mortals off the get-go.
Okay.
Everything else hits. And then that will be 7 at -2.
And they'll go right through.
Okay, so it'll be 10, 30 damage.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll my damage back to you.
Okay.
4 ups or mortal wounds back. 2 mortals back to you.
Okay, 5 ups. I take 2.
Okay.
2 on the squad.
Okay. My 1 Screamer will attack your warriors.
Sure.
Force. Because you're not in combat with my Skyfire.
No, I stayed out.
And 3s. 1 rend.
Okay. Oh, 4s. Mark and Nurgle on the warriors.
Then nothing.
Nothing. Okay. They're gonna pile in.
Just pile in and then pass the Screamer to me.
Okay. 3, 3. Or actually, sorry, I'm gonna go boop, boop. Boop. Yeah, I didn't realize in 4th they now have like auto wound on the warriors.
Yeah.
Like I was playing, I've been playing like for like months now, and I play against. And then when I played last round against Simeon, he's like, "Yeah, you know you have auto wound on those guys." I'm like, what?
They still kind of hit pretty soft.
They still hit soft, but it's still for what's like an advanced hard hit unit. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So you have 1, 2, 3.
so I'll get 8.
more,
So
but you don't have the primary.
I'll
and
get
you got
Offering Carnage. And then I had the gods on the Vanguard. They already have. I think I already gave them the 5 up. I can't remember. Yeah, they already had a 5 up board.
Yeah.
So I'll re-roll it. 5. They get +1 rend
Okay.
because that's going to matter so much to the game. And then the Chaos Warriors get the roll. 2. That's a heal. I'll re-roll that. 3. They get +1 to hit.
Okay.
So it'll be 8, and then we'll roll for priority here.
This was a 6. It was winking at me. I'm the underdog now.
You're the underdog now. Oh, and sorry. I forgot. I'm just going to defile that objective.
Yeah.
Where's the D4? I can't find my D4.
Use a D8. Here, use a D8.
Yeah, D8. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess I got defilement tokens.
It's clear to you guys wasn't cool priority.
No, we haven't figured that out yet. I won priority, but
He
we're
won the
figuring that
roll,
out.
but we haven't decided.
Yeah, I'm gonna go slay the entourage. I'm gonna choose your Skyfires.
You can't take a double. And
Oh, I can't take a double, right? I can't take a double, but you know what? I'll take the double anyways.
Okay. Opponent. Okay.
Okay. So, Nexus Chaotica. 5 points, so he's up to 12. I'm going to immediately detonate it on that objective there. So so it's down to 3.
Is it objectives or just terrain?
You can choose either or.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, it's you choose either or because you got to spend 9 points for it. And,
Yeah.
It's.
And then is there a range to it?
All right, as the guys discussed the chaotic terrain piece, I wasn't sure who in heck had won that priority, or at least was deciding it. Obviously, I think it's clear now that the Slaves player had a decision, and he chose to take it. I'm not sure what he was deliberating specifically. I am 100% certain if the Tzeentch player had taken it, he would have definitively have taken it for certain. Because if he could punk those Varangard, my goodness, the game would have been his. I think the Slaves to Darkness player was just weighing the fact that he had to give up the 4 points, possibly. But there was just no way he could have given it to Tzeentch. There's just no way. So, yeah. So what happens now? What's his play? Well, deleting those Skyfires will go a long way, and potentially threatening Kairos with some endless spells. But of course, the Tzeentch player does have a very sneaky teleport. And right now those Skyfires are giving him room. Almost certainly he will teleport the Skyfires right out of play, which is probably the other thing that the Slaves player was considering. And then Kairos dies? Or does he teleport Kairos and just watch his Skyfires die? He can't teleport both, folks. So what would you do in that situation?
Yeah.
Thing. I'm going to Arcane Suggestion on your Vanguard. So that's an 11.
Okay. Might as well try to unbind.
Yep.
Boxcars. Nope.
Okay. So I'm going to give them. Oh, they're your entourage, right?
Yeah.
No command points.
No command points?
Yep.
Okay, so movement phase.
So no teleport. He went with the no command points instead, basically leaning hard on trying to protect those Skyfires. While Skyfires are wholly within 12 inches of Kairos, they'll be -1 to hit. So that is something. And potentially could engineer -2 to hit, I believe. So we'll see what happens. At -2 hit with no ability to go all-out attack, that would be huge. If he could somehow survive this round with both those units, oh boy.
4. Let's do.
Mr. Scaredcast has got a question. He's asking me whether it's 3 rounds or 4. Well, guess what? Today it's actually 3 rounds. Between the AOS Masters that's happening currently, that gobbled up 5 of our normal players that come out to an event like this, or at least a few of them. And the flu, we lost like 10 regular players that come out to our events. So we actually have an event that's under 16. That hasn't actually happened in quite a long time. And with that, it meant that we didn't have to run 4. We could have a decisive winner at 3 rounds. And you know how much I like having a decisive winner at the end of a day. So there you go, Scary. Only 3 rounds.
Actually, no, not quite yet, actually.
Oh. You got warriors and stuff.
Yeah. Gaunt Summoner will move. Warriors advance 8, so I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm just going to go use it to reform in ranks here. So they'll need to eat that way. Yeah, and the Gaunt Summoner will stay there, I get. Yes. So redeploys.
Yep, Skyfires. 2? Come on, man. Where's my other one? So it means you got a 5-inch charge now. Okay. And you're shooting.
Okay. Oh, sorry. There should be a wound on this guy. So he's going to fire D6 shots to your Skyfires.
Yep.
For 6.
Wow.
4 hits. And 3s. 3 at -2.
6s. Say 1.
Okay, 1 damage each.
Okay, so take 2. And now I'm going to shoot you.
Okay.
So I don't mean, sorry, it's because there's charges.
6, 9. And this will be 3s and 2s into your Vanguard.
Oh, because they're normally 3s and 3s?
They're normally 4s and 3s, but priority target.
Yeah, but you're -1 covering fire, though.
They don't take negatives.
Oh, they don't take negatives.
Ever. So that many hits.
Sounds like a very Zinchi conspiracy to try to rig
Right.
things in their favor.
We just don't like that rule. We're just not going to do it. 2s. Drop 1. That's a lot of 2s. Okay, 3, 6, 7, -1.
Okay, so 4 ups. 4 fails.
Okay. 4d3. 3, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. 5 up boards.
Oh, that's pretty
3
good.
Yeah, that's actually, you know, if
60% 5 up boards isn't math. Damn.
Steiner math, bro. Don't you know the legendary promo? Okay, so they're there. 2d6 charge for the Vanguard.
You need a 5. You can't re-roll it. Gyro's coming in.
Gnashing Jaws.
Yep.
He gets it. 8.
I mean, that's still going to hurt a lot.
Yeah. It's not as good. Yeah, that hurt getting the 3. Okay, so 10 dice on a 5 up to take mortals from the impact hits. Oh, yeah, we're doing that Steiner math again, so 5 mortals onto them.
Not math. Okay, so this one's going to die. I'm going to move him back there because it's a nicer model. And then 1 more wound carries over.
Okay. And then activate the Jaws.
Yep. I will. This is Rend 1.
Yeah, I'll be rend 1, but 2 damage each.
Oh, all out defense.
Okay, so 4 is the hit. Nowhere near, not as good. Actually, just slightly below average, but I'll take that for the impact hits. Then I need 2s. 3 at -1.
So back to 4s. Oh no, 6 damage. So that's another 2 guys, and 1 wound carries over. Okay. Yeah, they'll just pile this way. They'll all attack you back. 4s
2 hits.
and 3s. 1 at no rend.
Okay, so 5 up. Nope. How much damage?
Just 1 on that one.
6 plus ward. Nope, so he takes 1.
And then the 4s drop 3 and 3s. 3 at round 1.
Okay, so 6s. I'll go through.
D3 each. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, 6 plus wards. Makes 1, takes 5. So he's at 4 left.
Okay, so I've survived 2 double turns from your army.
Yeah,
I feel good about that, but
it's just like a lot of awkward positioning with certain things. So
yeah. So you control 1, 2, and more,
yeah, but not your.
but not the primary.
Oh, and then
Do you want to defile?
defiled. I'm going to defile that objective.
Okay, battle tactics.
Well, that was massive, folks. That was a huge deciding factor. That failed charge. Holy cow. So count the blessings. Looks like the Lord of Change is literally looking at this game, watching this game right now, changing and manipulating odds, that's for sure. Okay, so with those Skyfires still alive, if he just crushes that manifestation, meaning unbinds it and gets rid of it, so Jaws goes away, and then just unloads everything into his Varangard, and then charges what is left. Let's see, the Slaves player, sorry, the Zinch player, I should say, hasn't had his turn yet. He currently controls only 1 objective, so he would have to take something. 1, 2. He's not going to get more. I mean, I suppose he could potentially get more, actually. If he just unbinds the manifestation, and then those Skyfires scoot over to objective number 2, fire at the Varangard, Kairos lights them up with magic, and then potentially charges what's left? Maybe? He could get 1, 2, but not necessarily more. He just doesn't have enough units. Both of them are right down to the brass tacks right now.
Then we're going to Jaws is
10 wounds total.
yeah, we're gonna banish the Jaws. Okay, it's gone.
Yep.
And we're gonna teleport Mr. Kairos there. On an 11.
Okay, might as well try to spell. Nope.
Okay. So he's coming. Right there.
Okay.
Actually, let's put him on this side. That is the end of my hero phase. Would you like to do anything in your hero phase?
Yeah. The 3 Skyfires left. Not going to do much. Going to try to rally the Varangard. So they're back up to full.
Okay.
So I'm down 1 CP left.
Okay, movement. Things move 6.
Would have if Blues moved 6? He just said that. I would have maybe have gone for an auto run and try to cap number 3. Not charge, but just try to scoop up that objective underneath them, and then maybe have Skyfires claim number 2. Just potentially get 1, 2, and more, and then just go for it. Meaning, roll for priority and just assume you take it. If you do, you're in a tremendous spot. Yeah, it'll be interesting. He really wants us to try to save those Skyfires as much as he possibly can. Whew, this is a super tight game.
I'm going to do 5, so they're just going to go boop. So I should be out of the 12. So idea is to be actually out of the 12, and then I tiptoe on the objectives just so I can.
Yep. Shooting. Blues.
Okay, and that's at the Vanguard, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Because the only thing in range. Yep.
4s and 4s. That's a good hit. Two. No rend.
2 at no rend. Okay, so 3 ups. One goes through, 1 damage.
Yep.
5 up forward. Nope, takes it.
They are burning. And then we've got 7 shots from the Skyfires, and we will all attack this.
Okay, so then you're just 3s and 3s now.
Yeah, 3s and 3s. Drop 1. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
2 minus 1.
Okay, so 4 ups. Failing both.
Okay. 3 damage.
Okay, 5 up board. Make 2, take 1.
Okay. And then you can't countercharge. I'm not charging.
Nope.
D3 damage on the Vanguard. For 2.
Okay, 5 wards. Save 1, take 1.
Okay. So I got my tactic. I control 1 and 2.
Yep.
So it's now
still tied.
24-24.
Yeah, control 1, control 2, and,
Yeah.
and take their land.
Do you? What did I miss on yours? I've got you at 24 on this.
One, 2 more. Because I got the primary the 1 turn.
Yeah, I've got that in there too.
Got that too. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, 8-8. Good.
Okay.
8-8.
So 8.
You took the double. You got all of them.
Yep.
And then I got that in tactic. Yeah.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, and more. No. Oh, that's why.
No, control 1,
oh.
2 more, no primary, yes.
Yeah, that's right. And then you got 1, 2.
Oh, no, that's why, because we have upside down. Because I.
Yeah. There's you here. So last turn you didn't control more. We were
did.
tied on that.
No, because you had.
The time before. Not this turn.
Okay.
Not this turn. This turn you had more. The turn before that, we were tied on it.
Okay. I will.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Okay. So 24-24, priority roll.
Priority roll.
Do you want it? I don't. It wouldn't even be a double at this point. This is you taking the turn.
Yeah. I guess the question is like.
Do you have a tactic?
No, I got tactics. I got plenty of tactics.
Okay.
Because I could do. So I have the option of I could either do Slay the Entourage or take their land.
Yeah.
So I can do 10, no problem. Yeah, because what I'll do is I'll do take their land on their building there. Okay. Basically, I heal up the Vanguard, charge in, kill your blue horse. That gets that. So that will bring me to 10 points. Because I'll have control 1, control 2 more. And
It'll just be where the primary is.
Yeah, but there's not a primary you can block me from getting right now. I just run the chariot. I just run the chariot back. So.
Okay, so you want to take the turn?
Yeah, I'll take the turn.
Okay.
I'm going to take their land.
Okay.
And I'm going to choose. Yeah, I'm going to choose that building there.
Okay. And yeah, I'll make the primary over there.
Okay. I'm going to spend a CP. I'm going to rally the Vanguard to try to get rid of the burning.
Yep.
Burning is gone.
Very much get rid of the burning.
Yep. Gaunt Summoner is going to.
Primary has to be your territory.
Yeah.
Is that not?
It touches his territory.
That's his territory.
No, this one here.
This.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it touches. Yeah. That. Okay, and then you're going to do that one to make me blow the CP?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, that's fine. So then, yeah, so I do that, so I'll be boop. So sorry, now, yeah.
You can't spend 1. I gain 4. You spent 1. Okay.
Okay, so then I'll spend the 9 here, so I'm down to 3. I'm going, oh no, I can't because that's too far of an objective. You know what? I'm going to blow it on Kairos.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well. Nope, doesn't take anything.
Okay.
So Gaunt Summer's going to try to summon Gnashing Jaws. Nope. And then you know what? Emerald Life Swarm. On a 7.
Okay. Try and stop it.
Stop
on
it.
an 11.
Yeah, not going to matter much.
Okay.
And then anything you want to do during my hero phase?
Yeah, I'm going to try and teleport Kairos.
Sure.
On an 10.
Okay, I'll try to. On a 10, I tied, but not beat. So what's his control value?
5.
So sneaky. Disciples. I freaking love that teleport spell. The teleport spell in a magic dominant army is just so absolutely disgusting this edition. All right. So, oh man, Slaves is in a slight bind. He will definitely score 1, 2, and more. That will garner him 1, 2. So that'll 4 points right there, assuming he scores his battle attack, and he should. That'll gain him 8 points. That'll park him at 32. Now the question is, what is left for the Disciples player? Can he somehow gain the upper hand if he takes the primary, which he just did? So number 6 is the primary objective. I had to double check and make sure that in the territory meant, like, I guess that objective is in his territory as well. I thought it meant sorry, we're playing close to the chest, guys. I thought in his territory meant 2 and 3, but there are number 1 and number 6 just underneath his arm. Nice. He auto-ran him. Not planning to charge. He's just putting bodies on there. Good job. Good job. So that means Dan will actually score 10 points this round, which is what he really wanted. He does not care about those warriors or how much damage they're going to take. They are serving their purpose currently right now. He needed to get those bodies on there. All right, so that number 6 is the primary, and as I was saying, I thought it had to be number 2 and 3. That was well within the territory, but I guess that one counts as in the territory as well. So with Dan scoring 10 points this round, I'll park him at 34. That might put it out of reach, or potentially make this game a tie. We shall see. We shall see. I think Dan might eke out this win. Because the most objectives that the Tzeentch player can take is only 1 when he activates. He's not knocking those Vanguard off of anything. I don't even know if he could scoop up maybe number 3. Maybe take out that objective there. He could definitely just grab number 1 if he wanted to with Skyfires. But that would, even with that would only be 1, 2. And then a battle tactic at 4. That's 6. So Dan should have the win here. We shall see what happens.
Has he shot twice?
Yeah, he shot twice.
Okay.
Okay, so any redeploys?
No, I'm not going to redeploy.
Okay.
But I'm going to covering fire.
Okay. So it'll be on. So Vanguard are closer. Okay.
Yeah. And 3s and 2s. Because I'm within 12.
Yeah, I will. How much CP do I have left? So I use.
Hey guys, question asking what's the breaker? Todd, that's what you're asking. The breaker is battle tactics. That guy Connor is exactly correct. It is battle tactics.
And 2s. Drop 1. So what's that? 5.
Okay. 3 ups. 2 go through.
Okay. 3, 4, 5.
Okay, 5 up wards. Take 4. So they'll lose a guy and have 2 wounds on the squad. Okay.
Okay. Charges.
Charges. So we'll start with the Vanguard. They're in. So
Goodbye, my blues. Again.
and then 2d6 for the chariot. 8.
Gets the blues. Doesn't get that.
Oh, so what I could do is I
Oh, yeah.
go boop.
Yep.
Yeah, and then possibly from impact hits.
And yeah.
Okay. So then
I'm gonna
so I'll be at 5
count-
charges.
I'm going to countercharge.
You're gonna counter charge.
Come on, Kairos.
Oh, sorry. Before you end the charges, impact hits from the guy onto that. So on a 2 up, 2 mortal wounds onto the blues.
Okay, 6s. No. Do they turn into brims? No. So I just lose 2. And then, yeah, let's countercharge Kairos. 8.
Okay.
So I'm going to get, like, here.
Okay.
Because I don't want to add too many attacks, but...
Okay.
Who are you going with first?
I am gonna go with the chariot.
Okay.
So he's gonna pile in.
Yep.
So he'll take them in combat, but he's gonna do all his attacks onto your horrors instead.
Yeah.
So chariot. I hate how the attack profiles of the chair is completely different from what it is in. Okay. So start the lashing whip. So 2 attacks, 4s, 2 hits, 4s, 1 at no rend on the horse,
6. Okay.
1 damage.
Okay. 6 aboard. Dies.
Okay.
So I'll just put 1 damage there. You've taken.
Okay, and then 3 attacks with the Great Blade, so 4s. Everything hits. 2 at -1.
Right there.
So it'll be 4 damage.
Okay. 6s. Okay, so the unit is dead. Let me roll the 3 to see if they turn into brims. 1 turns into a brim, and you had 1 extra damage there.
Okay.
So they're gone.
Okay, so now you get to choose to activate.
I'm going to activate these Skyfires here.
All right, to answer some questions, Todd, you were asking how many battle tactics where they're at. I believe the Slaves player has 1 more battle tactic than the the Disciples player has 1 more battle tactic than the Slaves player. At least that's what I saw briefly. But this is a super tight game for a top table. You are absolutely correct. This is a great game otherwise.
How about none?
Okay, I'm gonna do the warriors over here.
Yeah.
So, and go boop, boop, boop. Actually, sorry, you just go here. Just want to get more bodies on the objective.
Yeah. I mean, I'm banking on maybe doing a bunch of damage, but it's slim.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 will go into him plus 1.
Okay.
So I control that objective because you haven't stolen it from me yet.
Yep.
So that'll be, so that's 8 guys, 24, 25 attacks. I think I took the extra point of rend on them too. So when I did the Eye of the Gods earlier.
I have no idea. I don't.
Because it's either the plus 1 to hit.
They've got plus 1 rend.
They got plus 1 to hit, and I think they took plus 1 to rend. But they got the Eye of the Gods over there when they killed the. So I think they took plus 1 rend. We'll see if it matters.
Okay. Well, I mean, my guy's a 5-up save, so any hit now goes an automatic through.
Yeah,
So-
I'm pretty sure they got the plus 1 rend is what I took with them.
I need to write little tags down.
Yeah, I gotta get like the, like how Mark has those little like.
Dry erase, like these.
Oh, okay, yeah. Did you want to do 50-50? Because I can't remember if it's plus 1 hit or plus 1 that, so we'll do.
How about 4 up, it's rend.
Yeah.
3 down, it's plus 1 to hit.
Sure.
Okay, it's plus 1 rend.
Yeah.
There you go. Because they definitely got something, and it was either hit or rend.
Yeah,
Because it wouldn't have healed them because they never
no,
had
they
heal.
haven't taken damage.
There's no wards. Yeah, it was hit or rend. So
Yeah.
cool. Rend it is.
Yeah, I gotta get. It's a lot to keep track of. 15.
Well, especially when you kill 17 things in the game.
No, I don't want to use those ones. Oh, sorry, they're all over there. Okay, so 3 is the hit. 6s will auto wounds. So that's 2.
There's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy about that.
Now if I get the plus
It'd be
1
real
hit.
embarrassing to charge charge Kairos in and have him die.
Yeah, like I'll go back afterwards and check on the VOD to see. So 7, so 9 at -2 then.
And they'll go right through.
Okay, so 1
just
damage each.
1 damage each. 5 ups. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And he'll attack you back.
Okay, I'm gonna pop all out defense on them.
Yeah, and that's your last command point.
That's my last command point.
Okay, so we've got 4 attacks, 3s and 2s. Good, good.
It'll be 3s and 4s because -1 to wound against them. Because Mark and Nurgle.
Yeah, 3s and 3s then. 1 minus 1,
Okay, so 3 up after. Good.
and then 5 attacks, 4s and 4s. 2 minus 1.
Okay. Didn't even need the.
Okay.
Okay, and then.
So that's a 10-point turn for you.
No, I still got my problem with the Vanguard.
Oh, yeah.
So.
So one guy can definitely attack them.
Yeah, one guy could definitely attack him. Part of it is also just I want to try to like lock in combat and try to prevent shenanigans.
25 minutes left in the round. 25
So 4 attacks with the rider, 2s and 2s because priority targets is your entourage. Doesn't matter. So 3 mortals, 1 hits. -3, so it'll be 6 altogether.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, between the mortals and that.
Yeah, so I did.
Okay.
I took the mortals off. The 3 is carried over.
Okay.
Because
and
sorry,
then
what? They're rend 3 now, right?
The rend? Yeah, I think because I gave him rend earlier. I can't remember. Rend 2, just roll. If
6.
Yep.
Oh,
so you got-
okay.
I honestly can't remember at this point. It's
They've
I
healed
really
a lot of things. I know they've healed a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I know they're plus
Well, they
1
haven't
to hit.
got too much from the healing from the Eye of the God. They just kept grabbing upgrades, but okay.
Okay.
So one guy, and then 3 attacks from the horse. 2 hits. 2 at -1.
5s.
1 damage.
Okay. So 1 damage is back on. Okay.
Okay, and that'll be 10-point turn.
Yep.
So then
You did take their land. Opponent. Take their land. So my now, do you pick the priority before I pick the tactic?
yeah, I think you pick the tactic before I pick the primary. Let's check the met. Is it here? Yeah. At the start of each turn, player. Okay, yeah. So it's before you pick your Yeah, it's before you pick your secondary.
Okay, so what's the primary?
I'm going to choose the one where the Warriors are on right now.
Okay.
Because otherwise.
Yep.
Well, how much CP do you have? Sorry.
I should. Oh. What did I spend? I spent 1 on that. That's all I spent.
Yeah, I think you only spent the 1.
Oh, and then I kept covering fire. So I spent 2.
So you spent 2. So you still have counter chart. But it's your turn. Yeah. So I'm just going to choose the one the Chaos Warriors are on.
Okay. I'm going to attack on 2 fronts then, because I own that one in the back, and that's it, right? Because you took that one.
No, I haven't taken that one with the skull yet. No, I did take. No, I haven't taken the one with the skull yet.
You haven't. Okay, so I own 1, 2. Yeah, because you're right. Because you were. No,
Yeah.
you piled onto it.
Oh, with the Vanguard, the 1 turn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, which actually is,
sorry.
better for you.
Ah, it's too late now. I was going to defile that objective, but that's fine. It's not. So you just have
So I'm
it's
going
just the 1.
to take. Yeah, I'm going to attack on 2 fronts again.
Okay.
Because I can do it twice, because Kairos rocks. Attack on 2 fronts. I have 2 command points. Okay, let's cast some spells. We're going to start with a Bolt of Tzeentch on your Warriors.
Warriors. Okay.
Don't you miscast. Okay, 13.
Okay. Can't do anything.
1 damage.
Okay. So 1 damage on the squad.
We're going to no command points on them on a 13.
Okay. Can't stop it.
So that means they're also going to be burning. That'll come into effect later. And then we're going to summon a spawn on an 11.
Okay. I'll try to block with the Con Summoner. Nope. Comes in.
Okay, D3 damage for 2.
Okay. So I'll kill 2 guys.
He'll just tuck right in there. That is the end of my hero phase.
Okay. So.
Would you like to hero phase anything? How many command points do you have?
So the best you can get is 8. I can't really do. So I have 2 command points.
Yeah, I think the best I can get is 8, right? Because if
'cause-
you already own that one, I can't.
Because the
Yeah.
best you can do is flip that. You get your 8. And
Is the difference between
because your guys are going to run back there.
Yeah, I can just run this way. I'll take my D3 damage, but I'll be far enough away that a countercharge is pretty rough.
Yeah.
And then I'll kill a bunch of your guys there.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything for hero phase.
Okay.
So
Movement, you're
Yep.
absolutely right. We're move 14. And I take D3 damage.
okay. For 2.
2. Okay. Shooting, I have no shooting.
Okay. Charge phase.
Charge phase, I have no charges.
Okay, I will, because it's the only thing I can really do.
Might as well, right?
Countercharges the chariot.
Yep. You need a 10.
Close, but yeah.
Close.
Okay.
And then I'll all-out attack on Kairos.
Okay.
All right, so this is kind of for all the marbles. If he lifts or at least takes that objective underneath those warriors, I don't think he's hitting on 2s, folks. Let's see where it's at.
Okay, so 4 around 1.
Okay, so 4 ups. Fail them all.
D3 each. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
And then 5 more.
Nice. All right. Let's assume he takes that objective. He gets 1, 2, but not more because the Slaves player also controls 3. He completes his battle tactic. He scores a maximum of 8 points and then loses by 2 points. What a game. What a game. All right, let's watch this game close out.
Like, all those doubles you got just were like,
Yeah, but they weren't.
like stop double turn. I managed to like mitigate a ton of damage when
Yeah.
you did get the doubles, but like I needed you to not get so many doubles.
Please stop doubling.
Please stop.
Stop. You've already doubled.
You put it in.
Yeah, I'll put it in.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, so first time I won against you too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And there it is. So it'll be 34-32 as the final score. Slaves to Darkness takes the day. Congratulations, Dan, for being a gentleman. I don't know about you guys. I super enjoyed watching that game. Love watching two guys that know how to play and super polite to each other play games of Warhammer. All right, so that's it. We've now hit the end of the road. This was the final round. Again, congratulations to Dan. We'll be announcing prizing in the next little bit. Thank you all for joining us today. It was an absolute pleasure doing this stream with all of you. And again, if it's the first time you're here and you like this sort of thing, well, we do this roughly once a month, and we stream AOS weekly, actually. Every Wednesday night, we stream between 5:30 and 6:30. So if you like to join us, then please do. Just hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, maybe flash us a thumbs up and a comment one way or the other. That would be much, much appreciated. We're a brand new channel. We've only been doing this for roughly about 12 weeks, give or take. All right, well, I am going to bid you a good night, good afternoon, and a good morning wherever you are in the world. It was, again, an absolute pleasure, and we will catch you next time.
fridge magnets.
Dry erase
That's
fridge
what these
magnets?
are.
Okay.
And that's what came up. And a dozen of them will come up.
Yeah, but I'll have to go back and rewatch the stream, see how much of that are, because